I will let them know, hey, my hair's tight, I can't sleep at night, hey, the barrels is tight, like the barrel. What you saying, guys and gents? Welcome back to my YouTube channel where we live life the affordable way. My name is Moniqua. Today we have another lock talk. This video is going to be all about the things you should not do with your starter lock. Listen, I know the struggle when you get your starter locks. Maintaining your locks can become a task. It can become a lot sometimes. It can make you a bit lazy because you don't figure like, okay, I already have locks in, I don't really gotta do nothing much with my locks. But there are some things that you just shouldn't do with your locks. Home treatment, products that you have no knowledge of. Listen, plenty of these DIY treatments and masks they are putting together are damaging people's locks. These treatments that includes eggs, mayo, yogurt, hair, facial masks, like all of these things that people are putting into their lock, you have to be very careful of those kind of treatments because yes, it may wash out once or twice, but you are still damaging your lock. Keep in mind your locks holds product. It's very hard to get that product out, and just because people are showing you, okay, yeah, I do this hair treatment for my hair, does not mean that that treatment is good for your hair. Like, it's damaging a lot of people. I just want y'all to be very careful and not thinking like these treatments are good for my hair, because it's really not. All natural is the best way. Like, all natural, I'm talking natural oils, using the plants. Use all natural stuff when it comes to your hair. Also, apart from that, is just because you see somebody putting apple cider vinegar in their hair does not mean they're doing it the proper way. Apple cider vinegar, if it's not diluted properly, it will destroy your lock, and it's very acidic to the point where it can literally burn off your scalp. So I just want to put that out there. Now, I have a lot of followers that tell me personally, and I know a lot of people, that bleach definitely did damage your hair. Now, I know the hair color is, and it's very cute to have, but bleach within itself is a very harmful product. There's a bunch of different ways you can color your locks without having to bleach your locks, but it's a reason there is a lot of bleach damage my lock videos, or reasons why people are cutting all their locks, and bleach is one of the top of the list because it's just not good for your hair. It's not only does it strip your hair of hair color, it also strips your hair of moisture. And I don't know if you've ever been around bleach, but I used to bleach my wigs, and the minute I would bleach my wigs, I feel like the wig just wasn't no good no more. Yes, it was good for those couple times, but it's a reason why bleach have that harsh smell when you open it, like you literally choke when you're mixing it. It's a reason. Another thing that you shouldn't do with your locks is avoid tight styling at all costs. Yes, I know styles like these are pretty, and styles, the braids and the twists over your locks is pretty. It definitely pinches your locks. Anything that's pulling on your locks and pinching your locks can damage your locks. Like me, when I get my hairstyle, I leave it in, but then my locks are already mature. But when you're just starting out, you want to be very careful. But me, when I get my styles, I normally leave them in for 2 weeks tops, and I take it down because I don't want excess damage over the time. You'll never stop being prone to damage. Like any part in your lock journey, you can still have lock damage. No matter if you're 11 years in, 4 years in, 5 years in, or even a year, you're still prone to damage. You have to also be very careful of people's hands. Some people don't know the strength of their hand. If you're somebody like who's quiet, who literally just sit there and get your hair do and not tell them, hey, is it tight? Come on, y'all gotta speak up. Y'all gotta learn to speak up for yourself. Like I was one, that kind of person. Like I would just get my hair do and wouldn't say if it tight, and then I got experience with sores. But now I will let them know, hey, my hair's tight, I can't sleep at night, hey, the barrels is tight. Like the barrels, that's one hairstyle we don't play at all. Like that don't play. I just want y'all to know, like let y'all hairstylists know, like, hey, it's tight, I don't like it, can you take it down please? Or if you start experiencing this, because it might not be tight as you leave the salon, but later that night it could be tight. The next day, go in and let them slacken your hair, because you are going to be prone to a lot of damage later on. And those damages include thinning of lock, breakage, a lot of things. Be very careful of that on your locks. Another thing that you shouldn't do with your locks is over maintaining your locks. Just like how they tell you all, if you eat too much of anything, it's not good for you. If you over maintain your hair, it's not good for you. Like I know it's tempting once you see a little root coming up and you want to retwist, or I know it's tempting to like throw your hair in the next style the minute you take out your first style, but there is such thing as over maintaining your lock. your hair can get thin out by retwisting your locks constantly. When you get locks, they always tell you the standard time for retwisting your locks every 4 weeks. And then another topic that I want to get into that you should be very careful of on your starter locks is not retwisting dry locks. Lack of moisture is definitely damaging to your hair. If your locks are dry, it will damage your hair and cause it to break off later on. And this goes into my next point. Wax is out. Do not put wax on your hair. Like if you've seen people who hair started with wax, all of them, their hair look disgusting now. I don't want to say it like that, but that's just how it is. Wax literally attracts dirt. It is very difficult to remove wax, so this is why people stop using wax on them. And since it's so hard to get wax out of your locks, this causes your locks to smell over time, and this is what leads to that harsh stigma that locks smell bad and locks are dirty. Instead, you always want to use like something very natural, like a very light natural gel, or you can simply just use oil and water. So those are some things that I wanted to talk to you about that you shouldn't do with your starter locks or your locks in general. Thank you so much for watching. If there's also something that you shouldn't do with your locks, drop it down in the comments. Your comment can definitely help somebody out. If you're new here, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.